In the West, this would be prime real estate. But these people are hardly the lucky few. They're the urban poor of Calapan, among the Philippines' most destitute. They live in these squatter communities, squeezed between the sea and the road that runs behind. The average weekly income here per family is around $7 or $8 a day. On top of the poverty are widespread drug and alcohol abuse, prostitution and marriage breakdown. Pia Mobus from Germany started working here in 1998, but felt a growing unease with a ministry that ignored everyday needs.
I felt more and more that it's just not enough to go there, teach them the Bible and tell them Jesus loves you, but we're not able really to help them with their daily problems.
The result is Bukangli Waiwai, a holistic program aimed at alleviating poverty and opening up new opportunities for Calapan's poorest. Bukangli Waiwai had its genesis among the sprawling slums of Manila in 1998. Since then it has expanded to 4 communities in the capital and most recently to Silong and Calero in Calapan, here on the island of Mindoro. Pia says the program's ultimate aim is to see a church planting movement among Calapan's urban poor and beyond through a holistic approach.
Our vision is to see the urban poor disciple to transform communities, which means we want to reach the people for Jesus, that they get to know Jesus, but also the social aspect is also very important for us.
Bukangli Waiwai consists of 2 programs, a scholarship scheme for students and a livelihood program aimed at generating income for poor mothers.
One aim is also that we not only give them money, but that they also learn to support themselves and also through helping them through their studies, that they will later be able to get a job and support their families.
For the last 2 years, Apple Giron has been one of 250 students throughout the Philippines in Bukangli Waiwai's scholarship program. Prior to joining the program, Apple's ideas about God came largely from her Roman Catholic upbringing.
I also heard some words from the Bible, but it's coming in my right ear and then goes out, so nonsense.
But through the Bible study, Apple came to know Jesus in a way she hadn't known him before. When she finishes school next year, the girl from Calero dreams of going to university.
I have so many ambitions, like newscaster, doctor, lawyer, and also sharing the gospel. Want to be a missionary someday. Many, but in everything that I do, I'll always put in my mind, in my heart, that I want to do what God wants me to be. I want to obey God's will for me.
Pia says Apple's story exemplifies the project's vision.
It's just great to see how she really is excited about her faith and excited to share the gospel with her friends.
Apple's mother Emily runs Bukangli Waiwai's livelihood program, helping poor mothers like herself generate income by making cards that are then sold at a profit overseas. Olga is one of those mothers. She says the money she makes from the program has made a difference.
Malaki ang kahalagahan nito sa amin kasi sa pamamagitan ng livelihood nito na napapag-aral ko yung anak ko, yung mga pang-araw-araw na pagkain.
Bukangli Waiwai is changing lives, but the fact remains that it reaches only a fraction of Calapan's urban poor. The vast majority continue to struggle day by day with grinding poverty.
One vision or dream is that we will reach the whole coastline, not only Silong and Calero, but the whole coastline.
Pia says the opportunities for new workers to join the program are virtually unlimited.
I think we would probably need more people who would be able to teach primary health care, for example, or social workers who will help us with community development. Especially here we would really need a livelihood for men. But it's difficult as a woman to do this, to have the contact to the men. and then also need people to train people to become leaders themselves, like doing Bible studies and leadership training, all this. So there are different kinds. Even sometimes it's good if people can teach computer skills or teach English. So there are different possibilities.
You could be part of it. To explore the opportunities for using your skills here in Calapan, contact your OMF representative. The outlook for Calapan's urban poor is not yet as picturesque as the vista from its long sandy shores. But stories like Apple and Olga's show that thanks to Bikangli Waiwai, the future here is a whole lot brighter.
Even though there are many problems, there is peace and joy because I know that God is here to protect and guide and to help me always. He is more than my father, more than my brother, more than anything else.